So let's do it. We're going to start standing up. Pull your pants up, roll your shoulders back and open your chest. So we're standing nice and tall. Often the head goes up, but try and drop the chin down slightly. Then here I want you to have a nice deep breath going right into your tummy, so stick it out. And then as you exhale, think about lifting the pelvic floor and zipping up through the midsection. So chest is open, shoulders are back, nice free breath, and then exhale, chin to chest, rolling down here. You can let your knees bend as much as you need to. Just nod or shake the head, let your arms and upper body hang like a rag doll. And then here, open your chest, take the hands to the legs if you want that support. Nice straight open back and open chest. And then bend the knees and walk out to a plank position. So you can hold up high here in the plank, making sure your bum's not up or hanging down. Or you can lower your knees, same thing. Bum's not up or hanging down. Nice deep breath. And then exhale, come all the way down to the mat. So roll the shoulders here, open the chest, and then if it feels okay to you, lift the hands. And here my favorite is to reach the arms up and then exhale, draw the elbows back. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Get that full exhalation so you really feel that breath coming out of your lungs. Now come all the way down. Open the chest here, pushing into the mat. So your arms might not come all the way to straightening. They might stay a little bit bent. You want to really try and open your chest and thinking of broadening your collarbones. So really opening the chest might give you a nice big stretch into the lower back. But depending on the time of day, you might notice that feels different. So one more, pushing into the heel of your hand, open the chest, look up if that feels okay. Oh, it's really good for counterbalancing lots of tech and phone time. So now a strong press up here, and we're going to come all the way down. So if you find this a bit too much, come up and then bring your knees in a little bit closer. So then you're dipping down and up. So it's quite heavy coming forward. You feel it in your arms here. You don't have to come down as far. Otherwise those knees are back. So you play around with what works for you. And remember, you don't have to go below that halfway point. Especially, this is day one, guys. All right. One more here. Nice and strong, and then take your knees wide, big toes together and sit back in child's pose. Have a nice big stretch. Deep breath into the back of your rib cage. Good. Then coming up onto all fours, we're going to work through cat and cow. So, nice, right? Inhale, open the chest, stick your bum right up in the air. And then exhale and let it feel like a wave rolling over your spine. So as you inhale, your bum starts to move, rolling through the chest. And then exhale, tuck it all under. Good, open the chest. Then here, we're going to take one arm up towards the roof and then bring it under and drop the shoulder down. Really opening up through the back of your shoulder, your middle back. It gives a nice twist. We'll go to the other side. Inhale, exhale. Oh, you might get a nice little crack. This is so good for, opening up through the back of the body. Nice gentle twist. Because day one, we want to be working on mobility. We want to feel free and open in our body rather than stiff and tight. I always think of it as like exercising in a really tight clothes that don't fit versus exercising in like awesome yoga pants, you know?
So stick your bum up into down dog, hands are wide, shoulder blades are broad, and we're walking out through the heels here. So your legs might not straighten, and that's fine. Let me just adjust my pants. Yours might not straighten, and that's fine. Just walk out through the heels. Let your head be nice and heavy here, and there's space between your shoulders and your earlobes. Good. So I really like to stay here for a while and have a nice deep breath. Good, then we'll roll down and we're going to flip all the way over onto our back. So laying down, heels, knees are in line with our hips and the upper body is nice and relaxed. I always like to turn the palms up, relax the shoulders. So here we're going to press the weight into the heels and then start to tuck the tailbone and roll the hips up off the ground into a bridge position. So here we're opening up the hips and we're starting to switch on the glutes. Inhale, exhale to roll back down. So we're articulating the spine. If you think of the spine as a string of beads, we're trying to lift one bead up at a time, so one vertebra at a time. And you're coming just to kind of your shoulder blades or where your bra comes across your back. You don't want to lift too high up onto the back of the neck. So here we're lifting through the upper body rather than lifting through the chest. Nice deep breath. And then articulating down. So your bum is the last thing to come down. Again, tuck the tailbone, roll up, back of the neck long. And this is helping to kind of, it's the reverse of sitting. We are opening our hips and helping strengthen and switch on our glutes. Whereas sitting does the opposite. It switches off our glutes and keeps our hips really tight and feeling quite horrendous. All right, rolling up. This is my favorite thing to do. And down. You can also take your arms with you, so you can take your arms up. Takes a little bit more core control and roll down, trying to keep your rib to hip connection switching on a little as you come down. Beautiful. So here at the top, you can bring your knees, I'm going to bring the arms back down, bring your feet in a little bit closer, come up onto your tiptoes, and here I just like to butterfly the knees out and in, out and in. So it's all core and lower body. The upper body should feel quite relaxed. You're not tense through the chest or the neck or the throat. Try and relax your jaw. Back of the neck's long so your chin's tucked towards your chest a little. Breathe. 3, 2, nice and smooth. 1.5. Inhale here, and then exhale, roll down. Beautiful. Hug those knees in. Just have a breather. Okay, now we're going to plant both feet down. Find that rib to hip connection, find that core control. So a really good way to do that is you can tilt your pelvis forward so that you can fit your hands under your lower back. Then you tilt it back towards you, like if you had your pelvis was a bowl of soup, you're tipping the soup all over you, and push your lower back into the mat. And then you want to find a midpoint between those 2 points. So rocking your pelvis forwards and back. Find that point where you feel the strongest. So if you had a toddler come and jump on you, or someone came and tickled you, you would feel the strongest in this midsection point here. So from that point, there's no gap under the lower back, but you're also not pushing into the mat. We're going to float one knee up to tabletop, and then, if it feels okay, float the other knee. If that feels like it's too much, bring both down. So we're all going to take both down together. So if that felt too much, you're going to work here with one leg at a time. Exhale to lift. Inhale to lower. So this is really smooth and slow. Might feel a little bit boring at the beginning, but it's so worthwhile to keep it really strong. Because I can tell you firsthand, rushing into doing advanced core stuff before you're ready, it's a waste of your time, which is unfortunate. But if this is feeling a bit too easy, again, you can bring the knee up, then lower and lower. You just don't want to be guarding through the chest. We inhale and exhale to lift. Inhale, inhale at the top. I lost my voice. Exhale. Good, nice deep breath in. Exhale. Exhale again. So nice and controlled. Last one, using all of that core strength so we're not using it from other parts of the body. So now here, we're going to bring one knee in, then bring the other knee in, hold on to the backs of the legs, dorsiflex the feet, so you're pushing through the heels, keep these elbows bent, pull the knees in, squeeze your bum, tongue, and roll up to sitting. This is an assisted roll up. So we're using our core to control the speed of our kind of fall back. Inhale and then exhale, chin to chest, scoop through the tummy and roll up. Inhale, exhale, roll down. Good. Exhale. And again. Last one, coming up to sitting. There we go. So without those shoulders hunching if possible. Let's sit up nice and tall here. We're going to take the feet out about the width of the mat. You might be able to go a little bit wider, whatever works for you. And then moving the fleshy part of your bum out of the way. Another really good thing can be to roll up the back of the mat, just to give yourself a little bit of height, and it helps tilt your pelvis so that your back's nice and straight. So you play around with what works here. We're going to sit up nice and tall, arms come out wide, and then here twist towards, so little finger is cutting off your opposite little toe. So here we're going to saw it off. It's called saw. Vicious, right? Exhale, twist, and then saw it off. We'll pulse for another 2 and 1. Then come up through center. Exhale, twist. 3, 2, 1. Going as long as you want or can. 2, 1. Inhale, exhale. 3, 2, should feel good. 1, and last one here. Twist, reach, reach, reach. Beautiful. Coming up, releasing the hands, big shoulder roll here, and a deep breath. Well done. That is the beginner level starting point for you to hopefully get a lot out of, feel really good, and get you started into just getting your ass on the mat. That is what I say to all my clients in She Moves, is just get your bum on the mat. Whether you do a lot or a little, whether you give 10% or 100%, you get full marks for rocking up on the mat. So well done you, and I'll see you tomorrow.